just talking about these teams and next 5 years. Let's just talk about the championship window for the Celtics. Like their window is it closing with Jaylen Brown's comments?
I don't think so. I mean, I feel like he was kind of in the, he was in the moment talking about, man, I don't know what they gonna do with me because they was talking about it on this morning. It's like, man, every time somebody pop up in a trade, they always put me in there. It is always him though, because the Celtics view Jason Tatum, bro, and I think everybody in the league knows this. Jason Tatum is a better player than Jaylen Brown. But Jaylen Brown, I feel like if you want to say the gap is pretty close to them, I'm cool if you say that. Because Jaylen Brown will be showing like I could be that guy too. And what if does he in his head, does he want to be like the best player on the team? He probably does. But they be doing him bogus every time, giving him putting him in trade rumors. And then I looked up like what he can get. So if it's a chance he can get all NBA. It's a chance. He's been really good this year. So that means he'll get a Supermax, 5 years, 287. He's extension eligible in July. That would be 4 years, 165. Then if he just signs it, if he's just a regular free agent, he'll get 5 years, 245 from the Celtics. But if he goes to a different team, he can get 4 for 181. So basically, he gonna get 40 plus anywhere. Does he want to be the best player? Did you see this earlier? They was talking about the Hawks are monitoring the situation with Jaylen Brown. Could he fit with Trae Young?
He's serious. Y'all couldn't even make it work.
I don't know. So it's nothing. It's nothing. They gonna be there for a good minute. I mean, you could put them in that conversation of the next 5 years. They in upward, bro. You got probably argue best dynamic duo in the league. You can argue it. Top 3.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's up there.
So I don't take his comments as I'm not taking.
I think honestly, I want to see this Mavs Kyrie. I want to see this Luka Kyrie Mavs playoff run. I think they're gonna do something that's gonna make people say they're the best duo, but it won't be true. But I think best duo in the league is honestly Sabonis and Fox right now. So that's what I'm gonna hold down.
You want to right now as of March? What is it? March 23rd.
Best duo.
You can argue it. You can argue. I mean, you can. You can really argue it. Because if you go with best duos. Jalen, Jason, James Harden, Joel, Giannis and Drew this year. Not Giannis, Jokic and Murray. You can argue it. I feel like it's a case, bro. It's a case. Have they been the best? I would say they've probably been the best in 2023.
Yeah, I say that.
But maybe not in 2022.
22. They didn't play 14, 12 games with each other in 22. That was I think so. Off camera, Asa asked me, "How did you know that the Kings were going to be so good this season?" I was like, "Well, when they played those few games with each other, when you finally move Fox back to being the main ball handler without Tyrese there, and Sabonis being a triple threat, their pick and roll efficiency jumped up to top four in the league." And I was like, once they acquired Mike Brown, who just left the Warriors, and they got Kevin Hurt and Malik Monk, I was like, you got this guy, this big man, Sabonis, this triple threat. I was like, and you got Fox, he's so fast. His mid-range shot is better. He's fast going. You don't know if he get that ball, take off with it. Sabonis kick it to a three-point shooter, or he take it to the whole bully ball. You lay it up. So I'm like, nah, they got to be good. I'm like, and then a window opened up. A lot of teams that were supposed to be there dropped off. So I was like, they got to break it this season. That was my predictor. But I'm going to say, though, Fox and Sabonis, I'll give it to him. Best duo in the league. And I think the Celtics window, I think Jaylen Brown, just the way he said it, was he was just upfront about it. Man, I don't know what's going to happen. But he show up to work every day. He never let it get to him. He know, that's a part of the culture of the NBA. You're going to be in trade rumors. People going to say, hey, you're such and such should lead the team. All type of weird narratives. But Jaylen Brown, he be in there. He be locked down. And he was there first, but it's okay. Tatum is Tatum, man. Tatum is Tatum. But it is what it is. I think Jaylen Brown, if he do leave the Celtics, I think honestly it won't be bad blood between them. He'll still probably live in Boston over the summer, all that good stuff. So I like how the way Jalen handled it. I think he's the vice president of the MVP of the NBPA. Yeah, Player
Association. I don't know.
It's him and CJ. And
really
CJ
don't
McCollum.
know.
I think he the
CJ
and then
is
he
the
the vice president.
But I don't know who's
It
the
might be
vice.
Jalen though.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. I think it's just that it's like every time it's always him. I think that's what makes him upset. It's like, why is it
Don't
always
nobody
me?
want Marcus Smart.
They
don't want Marcus Smart.
No, you gotta give me more than Marcus. You gotta give me more than Marcus, bro.
Who
like,
said?
But it's like, why is it? They say he was on 3-way with Jason Tatum and Brad Stevens, telling him, bro, what's up? What's up, bro? Like, why is it me? Bro, it's just, I don't even know what they could say to him. Like, I don't know what you could say to that guy. But it's just, he just doesn't like to be in the trade rumors every year.
You got to get used to it like John Collins and Miles Turner. You got to get used to it.
But Jason Tatum is never in trade rumors, though. That's the thing. You never hear Jason Tatum in trade rumors.
Not even when KD was on the table.
It's exactly not, bro. They weren't giving him
Jason
up.
Tatum is their guy. Jason Tatum is their guy. You can't do that to Jason. You don't even want to. Jason is their guy. Is it easier to replace Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum? Who can you replace Jaylen Brown with?
Ooh, off the top of my head, any player? Ooh, man. You know what? Actually, that's a good one. I ain't gonna lie. Actually, Anthony Edwards.
He's better than him.
Obviously that won't happen. But I say Anthony Edwards. I feel like he could do basically the same as Jaylen Brown.
I think Kuz could replace him too.
Potentially. But you're not finding obviously there's probably a whole bunch of Jason Tatums, but Jason Tatum been balling. Jaylen Brown been too, though. Don't get me wrong, he been balling too. But like I said, man, if I had to choose, I'm gonna put Jaylen Brown in trade rumors all day, every day, bro. No offense to him.
Honestly, I would try to do my best to keep the rumors being heard in public anyway. I think Jaylen Brown. I like Jaylen Brown. I like the way he be locked in. I like the defense that he plays. I think he's a better defender than Tatum. Honestly, I think Tatum just got the body and size, but I think Brown, the complete package. He what Jimmy Butler should be.
He's just a way better offensive player than Jimmy. He's
honestly, no, I'm not gonna say that because Jimmy is a way better playmaker than Jaylen Brown at the same time. So I would say I would
give you that. I'm talking about he's a better offensive.
I'm gonna say Jimmy.
Like Jimmy can score too. Don't get me wrong. But Jaylen Brown, man, he can get you. He can go get you 40, bro. Now Jimmy can too, but not like Jaylen Brown can. But yeah, I don't take none of that serious. They'll be fine. They'll be good. But he's a free agent after next year. So that's something to look at. But let's say they get to the conference finals but lose. And say let's get to the conference finals the next year and lose. Are you thinking about, we went through this 6-year run with y'all. We've always gotten to the playoffs, but we ain't won. You might think about breaking it up. You gotta think about it. You really are. Because if this is our ceiling, just get to the conference finals, that ain't good enough
for the Celtics. That's a very, very prestigious
franchise
organization.
It's not.